Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pits of Motor Chaos. This is your host, Dave. I got a line of special guests from the Pro E85 group, Floyd Sprinkle. How you doing, Floyd?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
So, did you run the last event with them Saturday?
Yes, I did.
How'd you do?
Better than the previous races I've been at. We've been struggling with the car. Found out we had a bad carburetor, so Kevin Moore from Monster Performance loaned me a carburetor, and that did the trick.
And
finally got the car. The car ran in the 10s finally, and usually it ran faster than the 11s, and we couldn't get it up, struggling with it, and it was the carburetor, so I'm happy now.
And of course, Johnny B is the champion.
Yeah, I got a long way before I'll beat the champion.
So Johnny B's two-time champion now?
I think it's three.
Three?
Yeah. Good guy. Johnny's a great guy.
Yeah, they're all good guys.
Yes, I agree.
And you guys be losing one guy going to funny car driving.
Yep.
Which I'll have him on tomorrow and I do an interview.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Was it Bob, right?
Yeah. Bob Sprinkle.
Yeah. Now, Floyd, how did your whole drag racing career begin?
When I was a little kid, I had a fascination with anything that was fast, any fast cars. I was just fascinated. My uncle used to come over to pick my aunt up with a built Torino, and I was fascinated by that. My dad would race, and we'd sit and watch TV. Then we started drag racing everything, and 10-speed bikes. We took my dad's lawn tractor, modified. We used to drag race other kids in the neighborhood on their tractors, and it just went up from there.
So how old were you when you first started driving?
17.
All right, then how old were you when you first started racing?
17.
All right. So 17, what was your first car you started racing in?
Yep.
What was the first car you had?
When I was drag racing, it was actually a 1973 New Yorker with a 440 in it that we modified. A big four-door boat used to get on the Ridgeland Avenue and race that thing.
How long you drive that one for?
4 years.
And what'd you get after that?
65 Impala. And then after the Impala, I had that for about 4 years. And then after the Impala, what did I have after the Impala? I think like several Trans Ams, Z20 Camaro. And then I sold my last race car when my son was born, and my son got old enough, my wife said build another race car, so my son and I built a Mustang. That was a mid-11-second car. We sold that one, and then we built this Monte Carlo. And then that's one we'll stick with for quite a while. As a matter of fact, Saturday was its last race out with that motor, and that next year they have a new motor in it and a few upgrades. So we're going to finish across. Will be a lot more competitive next year.
So what year did you start driving Monte Carlo?
2012. That's what the E47, how we came up with our racing number E47. So I was 47 years old when I built that car.
Now, how did you meet Dwayne Wardrop and the Pro 85 group?
I met Dwayne back in 86 or 87 in a fast street car shoot. That's how I used to go through with a friend of mine and help him with his car. And that's how I first met Dwayne. And then I'd run into him at various tracks, and we were talking one day when we finished the Monte Carlo, and he said, why don't you switch over to E85 and try racing with us? I was like, okay, so that's how that started.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
So what's the quickest ET you've had with this Monte Carlo?
Before we switched to the E85 when I was on racing gas, we went 997 on motor. And then so we switched to the E85 in we did not know that the carburetor that I bought brand new was bad. So we were struggling with it. And I said, thanks to Kevin Moore for loaning me the carburetor, and found out it was the one that I bought. And, well, of course, the car started running faster, and that's at the end of the season.
So now, what kind of engine do you have under the hood of that car?
This one, the motor turns on is a 477 cubic inch big block Chevy.
So no nitrous?
No. We don't have the nitrous on it. That's one of the things we were struggling with, trying to get to run consistently on motor, and we were going to put the nitrous on it, and we never had a chance to. The new motor will, definitely. That's a whole different animal.
So next season we can look forward to seeing some nitrous out of you?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Definitely plan on doing that.
Alright, so now when you got into drag racing, Floyd, who was inspiration to you back then?
A lot of it was my father. A lot of what I do to my father. And just, hanging out and listening to him, and when he was, he speak big in a drag race and talking about it, and I just got hooked on it, and the rest is history. And then just kept going up and up and up from there. I mean, it was always, it never could be fast enough.
So now when you started racing at 17, what tracks did you run on?
US 30 drag strip.
Where the great ones run.
Yes, sir. That was my first time ever down the track was at US 30 drag strip.
Yeah, that was the first track my dad took me to when I was like 4 or 5. So, yeah. Now I'm 50. See, God bless his soul that he got me into drag racing when I was young, so I've been hooked on it ever since,
That's what happened to me. I'd be outside playing drag racing, be on TV, I'd be in the house watching it.
Yeah.
And then so we modified Dad's tractor, and we used to bet the kids in the neighborhood that our tractor was faster, and we made some money doing that until we blew up the tractor, and my dad was pretty upset about that one.
Yeah, he would take me and my older brother to Great Lakes Dragway too when we were little.
Yeah, my dad never took us there. We went up there ourselves. My best friend and I used to go up there to watch drag racing when they closed US 30.
So you have any Broadway Bob stories?
What was that?
You have any Broadway Bob stories?
Not really. It was fun over the years and still fun to me. My son's hooked on it. He'll be, hopefully if his work schedule straightens out, he'll be driving the car next year.
Now, Broadway was one of a kind. He was a great promoter.
Oh yeah, Broadway Bob was a good guy. I used to sit with him when I was helping Arnie Beswick with his car. Really late 90s, early 2000s, I saw Arnie Beswick with his car. I sit and talk with Broadway Bob. He's a riot. Good guy to talk to.
Yeah, I've been trying to do an interview with Arnie the farmer, buddy. He's always too busy. Well, he's taking care of his crops out there and everything. I've been trying.
He's a tough guy to get a hold of.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him on for like at least 2 years now, but he's getting to run around.
That's probably what he's doing is running around.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen Arnie stand still. The guy's got more energy than I've ever had.
Look how fast he backs up from a burnout. I think he backs up faster from the burnout than some people go forward.
Yep, this is true.
Yeah.
I had my brother helping us out with the car. We were backing him up, and I told my brother, he was behind the car, I said, when he starts getting close, step off to the side. So my brother's standing behind him, and sure enough, knocked my brother on his butt. Told you, step to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very good man, great man. It's tough sitting
Oh yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to work for him and help the man out. And yeah, I still call him every year on his birthday.
Yeah, hopefully someday we'll see him run again. You know, he's always at the big events at the Grove, but he just has the car displayed there because he's got no crew and all the whatever. You know, be nice to see him run down the track again.
Yep, that would be true. Yep.
Now for you, what was it like to get behind the wheel for the first time and go down a drag race track?
Say that again.
What was it like for you to experience to go down the first time down a track drag racing?
What was my experience?
Yeah, how was it?
Well, first time I ever went down the track, I'll be perfectly honest, it took my breath away, and I wouldn't say scared me, but it surprised me. And then it was like, hey, I can do this. You know, it was just that general rush that I just kept going in, and I still enjoy it till today.
Now you said the Monte Carlo, your son might be taking over next year?
Yes.
Then what about you? You going to drive anything?
We're still debating on that. We're trying to find a particular car to put the old motor in, and so my son and I can both drive, which I think would be fun, especially if we wind up in a final together. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so we're still trying to figure out if we're going to do that or just leave that as a spare. But more than likely, the way I am, I'll probably find another car and we'll be racing two cars.
Now, Kurt, when you take the Monte Carlo out, how many crew members do you take out? And who are your crew members?
When I go out, it's usually my wife, Denise, my son, Nathan, and my good friend, Jeff Planer. That come with me most of the time. Once in a while, my nephew, John Youth, comes with me. He's young, he's 18 now, but he's getting into drag racing, and he's got an itch for it, and he goes with us just to enjoy what's happening. I told him one day he'll have to get behind the wheel and experience it, and hopefully one day he will, and he'll find out that drag racing is the most expensive drug he'll ever be in.
Well, that's good though, you know, that get the young people into drag racing, because that's what we need, more young people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I still enjoy going to the track and hanging out with all the guys. You know, they're really fun people to be around. And, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I really wouldn't.
Yeah. Now, do you have any sponsorship at all, Floyd?
No, I don't. I mainly do everything on the car. My son and I mainly do everything on the car ourselves, and I never really tried to reach out to get any sponsors. I may try that for this year.
Right.
This coming season, I should say.
Right. So now, when you're getting ready for a weekend of drag racing, what goes into preparation to get the Monte Carlo ready?
Throw it in the trailer, strap it down, make sure everything's in there that we're going to need for the weekend, and away we go. You know, we check the car over, of course, before we put it in the trailer, and stick it in the trailer, strap it down, and then we go.
Now, what?
My neighbor was it when I started up, he knows I'm going somewhere when I start it up and pull it out of the garage. And he'll come over to me and say, "Where are you going this weekend?" And I'll tell him, and say, "Oh, good luck." And my neighbors like the car. You know, they don't complain about it because I don't really sit it on the street. They just know when I start it up, I'm going somewhere.
Floyd's firing up the car. He's going somewhere. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good, Judge. You have good neighbors like that.
Yeah.
So now, Floyd, what are some of your favorite tracks to race on?
I like Union Grove, 41, and I also like Byron. But I haven't been up to Byron with this car. I haven't been up there yet with this car, actually.
How about Cordova? Have you been there?
I like Cordova, but I wouldn't bring that. To me, that's too long of a drive, and it just beats me up driving all the way out there, and I got to drive, to race the car I drive all the way home. I'm just beating. So we go out there to watch some of the events, but I haven't had the car out there.
Right. Now, do you like 8th mile racing?
Yeah, I prefer the quarter mile, but yeah, 8th mile is interesting. You know, it keeps you on your toes and watch other people try to beat you that can't make the quarter mile. So yeah, I like the 8th mile. It's pretty decent.
Were you running with the guys when they did that 8th mile flag drop racing at the Grove?
Yeah, I was actually one of the drivers. I lost to Tim Johnson.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Yes, it was.
They finally got the lights going. I was like, you know, these wise guys that had main event, they almost weren't gonna even run it all. So I was like, okay. And finally they got the fixed, and then, well, all the wise guys didn't run, or some of them didn't want to. They left. They didn't want to race. So yeah,
we did that. So we went down there for his 2 race. So they came up that flag start. 8th mile. I was like, sure, we'll do that.
Yeah, just like the Nostalgia Pro Stock guys, they were doing the flag drop too.
Yep, it was actually really fun. It reminded me of racing out on the streets back in the day.
Right.
It turned out to be a really good day, actually.
Yeah, I got some video footage of some of you guys. I don't know if I had you on video or not.
Yeah, I was there while I lost Tim Johnson.
Yeah. So now, where do you get all your fire safety equipment from?
Where did I get all my safety equipment from?
Yeah, your fire suit and all that stuff.
Damn, I forgot who makes my fire. Hold on a second. Race Clip. My fire suit is Race Clip fire suit. And actually, I ordered it from them because nobody could get my size, which is extra giant. So I had to go through them, and then they sent me one. So that worked out really well for me.
Now, what kind of tires you running on?
Hoosier. They got they're 31, 13, 5, 15s.
All right. Now, since you've been drag racing, throughout your whole career, have you reached any milestones, Floyd?
Not yet. We're hoping that'll come next year.
Have you?
So next year, we're pushing to run the car faster than it's ever been, and hopefully I can run faster than I've ever run.
Now,
that is the goal.
Now, have you had any accidents or close calls throughout your career?
No, knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. So, all right, now we're gonna go to the fun questions. Do you have any hobbies outside of drag racing?
Yeah, I like building motors in the garage, and that's about it. I like building motors and working on cars is what I like to do for a hobby. Do it for a living and do it for a hobby. It's just like making things better.
No fishing, no hunting, nothing like that.
Yeah, we fish. We didn't get any fishing in this year because all of us were way too. The bunch that usually goes on our little fishing expeditions, we were all too busy this year. We'll have to make some time next year to do that.
Yeah, fishing is always great for relaxation.
Yep, that's what we do. We're just sitting and don't care if we catch anything. Let's just chill out and listen to nature, basically.
Exactly. So let me ask you this question: if someone were to come up to you and give you, they want to say that they want to give you $200 million, and they ask you to build a brand new drag race track, Where would you even consider building a new track at, and what kind of features would you want to put in a new track?
Wow, that's a really good question. Very good question. That's one I really can't answer. I can't even think of where I put in. Probably somewhere in southern Illinois. And then southern Illinois with stadium-style grandstands like they have at 66. That's probably what I do.
All right. Now, with the Pro E85 guys, you have a greatest competitor in that group?
The greatest competitor?
Yeah.
Not yet. We've been struggling with the car, and hopefully next year I'll be able to answer that question a little better.
Now, throughout your racing career, have you won any trophies or plaques or anything?
Yeah, I got a few of them that I won doing some bracket stuff with the Mustang. The Mustang was mainly built for chauffeurs. We've won the drag races a few times. But as for the car trophies, I probably got over 120 trophies for that car.
Now,
I got 22 with this car.
So you got some some stuff on the Pro E85 group, like burnout stuff like that?
No. Nope. Not yet. So like I said, we've been struggling with that car all season, and we finally got a handle on it at the last race of the season, so that's how that went. And so that next year we're hoping that we'll be more competitive. It's a whole different setup going in the car, making a few changes to the car over the winter, just so we can be more competitive.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing you win some kind of trophy next year for like best burnout or the best wheel stand or something.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm definitely hoping.
So now, Floyd, if you could do time traveling and go backwards in time, would you do anything differently with your drag racing career?
Yeah, I probably built the car that I actually wanted to race back in the day. And I'd have probably kept it. A lot of the cars I had back in the day that I built and I sold, a couple of them I should have just kept. But I didn't. That's what I'd change. Is only a couple of cars I had back in the day I'd keep.
Right. So now, do you have a favorite vacation getaway spot?
Vacation getaways, we like going down to Texas to visit some of my wife's family down in Lake Palestine. Go down there and relax on the lake and fish.
Nice. So what do you usually fish for?
It depends. Every once in a while, my son and I get in a competition who can catch the most bluegills. Or who can catch the biggest catfish, and it varies. We just go out there just to have fun. We just, don't pick a particular fish that we're going to go for. We just go out there just to fish.
I think I saw some catfish pictures in your profile on Facebook.
I think there was one.
Yeah, you were holding a pretty big channel cat.
Yeah, so my son caught with one hand.
Nice.
Long story. Long story.
All right, now, Floyd, what's your favorite food to eat?
What's my favorite food?
Yeah, what's your favorite food to eat?
Anything that won't eat me first.
Yeah.
My favorite was my mother's homemade fried chicken was my favorite. But now it's I eat just about anything and enjoy it.
Okay, you're on a seafood diet. You seafood, you eat it.
That's pretty much it.
All right, what's your favorite beverage of choice? Oh, that's my wife. Same thing. Mountain Dew. That's all she drinks.
Gotta have my Mountain Dews.
Now, what's your favorite movie of all time?
The Green Mile.
Mr. Tom Hanks.
Yep. That movie, I read the book when I was young, and then I saw the movie, I watched the movie, and you have to read the book to understand the movie more. Because there's things that are said in the movie that nobody understands, and it's explained in the book.
All right. So now, what's your favorite music of choice?
That would be classic rock.
You have a favorite classic rock band? Favorite classic rock band?
I'll just play a few of them.
Pink Floyd.
Boston. Yeah, Pink Floyd, Boston, Kansas.
Zeppelin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are from the high school days.
Jimi Hendrix.
I wasn't really a big fan of Jimi Hendrix.
How about the Doors?
Yep, some of the Doors I liked.
AC/DC?
Yep.
Now, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
My favorite cartoons?
Yeah, when you were a kid, what was your favorite one?
Tom and Jerry. And Woody Woodpecker. Yep.
Alright. How about a TV show? Did you have a favorite TV show when you were young?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Bo and Luke Duke. And of course, you know, all of us, all of us males, we were looking at Daisy Duke. Yeah.
It was a fast car, and then I was like, watch this one.
The General Lee. Yeah. So now, when you're at the racetrack, do you eat regularly or do you eat light when you're on a day of racing?
Say again?
When you're at the track, do you eat regularly or you eat light?
I eat light. I don't stuff myself. Because when I stuff myself, I want to take a nap.
How about after the races are done, then you eat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we go out to dinner on our way home. Get something to eat.
All right.
Saturday, we warm up at Applebee's.
All right, so let me ask you this question, Floyd. On the track, can you think of one most embarrassing moment you have on the track?
Let's say it one time for some reason. My phone was breaking up.
I said, on the track, can you think of one most embarrassing moment you've had on the track?
Most embarrassing?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
All last season.
Okay. Now, if you weren't drag racing, what do you think you'd be doing?
That I couldn't answer. I really never thought about that one.
Now, do you ever take the car out to car shows?
Yes. Yes, we do. We take it to, every year we take it down to Lansing Cruise Nights if we're not racing. I've had it various car shows. I've had it Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. As a matter of fact, quite a few of the Pro 85s were at Muscle Car Corvette Nationals last year.
Nice. So now, what would you consider to be the fondest memory of your racing career so far?
Getting with the Pro 85 team is actually pretty thrilling for me. I enjoy it. They're great people to be around and just have fun being there.
All right. Now, how important do you think it is for the kids to come out to watch drag racing?
Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty more. I mean, it shows them that there's, something more fun to do than just sit and stare at a TV set. When I was growing up, I'd rather be outside or at the drag strip racing than sitting and staring at a TV set. And And my son's the same way. He loves going to the track unless he gets called to work. And he's pretty bummed that he can't make it to the track. But I think every kid should experience it, and it's thrilling to watch. But if they want to get into driving, I think it's more thrilling to drive.
All right. Well, Floyd, I want to thank you very much for your time to do an interview tonight.
All right, sure.
Now, do you have any? You have any final words or thank yous you want to give out to anybody?
Yeah, I would like to actually thank quite a few people. My son for making out when he could. My wife for putting up with me. Thrashing to get my car ready. My friend Jeff for helping out over season. Big thank you to Kevin Moore for letting me use his carburetor for his last race. And big thank you for Frank Morgan for helping him diagnose the problem on my car. I really appreciate his help, and hopefully next year he'll help me out even more. We'll get this car straightened out, ironed out, and down the track.
All right. Well, me and the wife and I will look forward to seeing you next year at the Great Lakes Dragway.
Yeah. And I will see you there.
All right. You have a good night, Floyd.
You too, sir.
Bye.